Fox engine. Yeah. You can't have multiple saves. Yeah. You can only have one save. If you want to replay the game, you can replay mission by mission, but you need to completely restart the game if you For us, there is no victory. Snake. There lived a man who was a legend amongst mercenaries. A man who put together a formidable unit of soldiers in fortune long before the advent of private military companies that dared to call itself a nation. A man who, with his nation at his back, made an enemy of modern capitalist society and the world. This is his story. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign nation. MSF's a business. A new kind of business. Miller. Known by codenames such as Snake and later Big Boss, he proved himself as an agent of the U.S. Special Forces Unit Fox. But a certain incident spurred him to part ways with the military. He is said to have roamed the world's war zones as a gun for hire. In 1974, Snake and his partner, Kazuhiro Miller, were running a small mercenary outfit in Colombia when they were visited by a man claiming to be a professor from Costa Rica's University for Peace. According to this professor, there had been several incidents involving a mysterious armed group in Costa Rica, a country without a military of its own. The professor was accompanied with one of his students, a girl named Paz, who had been abducted and assaulted by this group. The professor and Paz offered to hire Snake to drive the group out of Costa Rica. However, Snake saw through their deception in an instant. My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. Paz. The professor was actually a KGB agent, and the armed guard group in question, backed by the CIA. The Cold War was no stranger to such overseas clandestine operations between the US and Soviet agents, but the CIA's motives were a mystery. Paz had escaped from one of the CIA's group facilities with a cassette tape. On this was the voice of a woman known as the Mother of Special Forces, the Boss. With a popular song from 1973 playing in the background, it was reasonable to conclude that the recording was made recently. Snake was stunned. The Boss was supposed to be dead. What was she doing in Costa Rica? I'll do it for the girl. For Paz. The Boss was Snake's mentor, and the only woman he ever loved. But 10 years prior, Snake was forced to take the Boss's life as part of a mission, a bitter memory that still haunted him. Despite realizing that she simply could not have survived, Snake was unable to turn the professor down, telling himself he was intervening as a deterrent for a defenseless country, as well as to honor the virtue of Paz's name, peace. Snake departed for Costa Rica. Once there, he ran into a unit of the Sandinista National Liberation Front that fled Nicaragua. After rising up against the pro-American Somoza regime, these rebels had become targets for the CIA group, killed their commandant, and left the unit in shambles. Everyone treats me like a kid. I couldn't stand it anymore. Chico. Snake rescued the Sandinistas and invited them back to Mother Base, the new offshore base of operations provided to them by the KGB. The fallen commandant's children, Amanda and Chico, saw something in their hero, Che Guevara, and Snake, and grew to idolize him. This triggered a rapid expansion of Snake's forces. However, he was still no closer to discovering what the CIA was really up to in Costa Rica. I believe in peace through nuclear deterrence. Huey. I fucking hate Huey. Snake then encountered Huey, a wheelchair-bound scientist being forced to work for the CIA. Huey revealed to the CIA's terrifying plot. They were developing a system by which, following radar detection of an enemy nuclear launch, an AI would analyze all available data and automatically execute a retaliatory nuclear strike at the appropriate targets. Although designed to increase the power of nuclear deterrence, Coldman, CIA's Central American Station Chief, planned to actually launch a nuke to demonstrate the effectiveness of automated retaliation. This demonstration was only 5 days away. Snake rushed to the development lab to stop their AI from being completed. You've left everything behind. Your country, your identity, your past and ideals. But there's still one thing you haven't let go of. Miller. Upon infiltrating the lab, Snake was greeted by the voice from the tape, the same voice of his lost mentor. But this was in fact the voice of the retaliatory system's AI. Its developer, Dr. Strangelove, had selected the boss, the so-called greatest soldier who ever lived, as the AI's intellectual model. However, succumbing to personal obsession, Strangelove had deviated from the research's original purpose. Not only had she reproduced the boss's voice, she was on the verge of bringing her psyche back to life in AI form, driven by a bizarre kind of love. What if the boss could truly be revived in every detail, if only in AI form? Snake hesitated as Strangelove's idea touched his sense of loss. His guard down, Snake was immediately captured. The boss's AI was completed, and Peace Walker, the nuclear-equipped walk battle tank housing this retaliatory AI system, went active. I was made to fight. I am a gun. Snake. Snake fought in vain as Peace Walker prepared to fire the nuke, but in the face of catastrophe, it was ultimately a machine that saved mankind from nuclear annihilation. The boss AI sank Peace Walker to the bottom of Lake Nicaragua, stopping the launch. With the crisis behind him, Snake took advantage of his recent mobilization to continue Mother Base's expansion indefinitely. Snake understood the AI had acted to save the world. But that did not change the fact that the system was based on the boss's mind had chosen at last to lay down its weapon. As a weapon himself, Snake felt the act to be a rejection of his life. Undeterred, Snake and Miller invited Doctors Huey and Strangelove to Mother Base to develop Metal Gear Z. Warhead, suddenly making their unit a nuclear power. This place will no longer be my heaven. Paz. Meanwhile, Mother Base took in Paz, already an orphan, but now left without even her KGB benefactor, following the end of the crisis. However, this was all engineered by an intelligence agency known as Cypher. Under Cypher's orders, Paz got close to Amanda, Chico, and the others while exploring more and more of the base, secretly plotting to hijack Zeke. Her objective was to use the weapon as a bargaining chip to force Snake into becoming the military arm for Cypher. Paz's attempts failed when Snake defeated Zeke, and she was thrown beneath the waters of the Caribbean. It was only then that Snake learned Chico had fallen in love with her. A diary she kept while in Mother Base, discovered several days later, revealed a young girl torn between serving Cypher and following her heart. This is Chico. Cypher's holding me on a U.S. military base in Cuba. Chico. Perhaps due to Paz revealing the existence of Snake's nuke to Cypher, the International Atomic Energy agency contacted Mother Base to request that it agree to a nuclear inspection. If word got out that Snake's unit had a nuclear weapon, it would face severe criticism from around the world. But Huey, acting on his own, informed the IAEA that Mother Base would allow the inspection. His reasoning was that as long as they kept Zeke and Sneak hidden from the inspectors, they could demonstrate to the international community that they were not a threat. The option to call off the inspection having expired, Snake and his men reluctantly got preparations underway. Meanwhile, Amanda, deployed to Cuba to assist the Sandinistas, learned that Paz had survived. The timing could not have been worse. Suspecting her of turning her back to the organization, Cypher had captured Paz and was interrogating her at a U.S. military base on the southern tip of Cuba. Chico learned of this and set out to save Paz by himself. It was not long before a radio message from Chico reached Mother Base, saying that he, too, had been captured. "I know it hurts now, but it will all be over soon." Paz, with an idea as to Cypher's true identity. Snake could not allow what Chico and Paz knew to fall into their hands. Furthermore, if he could rescue Paz, he might be able to get information from her that would help him fight back against Cypher. On the eve of the nuclear inspection, Snake made the decision to leave for Cuba.
Facility. That's where we are. Help me, Snake.
It's a setup.
We have no choice.
Yeah, if Chico talks, he could blow the nuke cover up. We can't hold off until the inspection's over.
When can we be ready?
It'll take at least 16 hours to confirm the flight path and prep a bird. The intel unit has started reconning the area.
Sounds like I'll have to miss the inspection.
Boss, we'll just have to send someone else to get them out.
No. I'll go.
Yeah, Chico and Paz would only take orders from you anyway. We can't go taking on those Marines at the base head on. It's gotta be off the radar, and it's gotta be you.
Hold down the fort, Cos.
Snake, you can forget about civil liberties where you're headed. God only knows what they'd do to you if you got caught. Do not let that happen. The Cubans leased the land to the U.S. as a gesture for helping them gain independence from Spain. The deal remains in effect until both countries agree to dissolve it, or the U.S. abandons the land. That's why America still operates the base even after La Revolucion. Problem is, it's leased land.
Meaning it isn't American soil, so the U.S. Constitution doesn't apply there. That allows them to withhold its civil rights protections.
Yeah, that's Uncle Sam's excuse. The area was originally only for detaining refugees from countries like Cuba and Haiti. But a few years ago, the CIA and its like started using it as a black site. Enemies of the state are renditioned there and subjected to extreme forms of interrogation. You can bet Cypher had a hand in that. As you'd expect, American and other Western human rights organizations aren't allowed anywhere near the place. What happens there disappears down the memory hole.
Who knows what they're doing to Chico and Paz?
I'd like to interrogate her ourselves. But if worst comes to worst, make sure she's dead. Chico, on the other hand, we have to bring back. Fast. He knows too much about us.
Cos?
The area is surrounded by mines placed by both the U.S. and Cuba, making escape on foot impossible. You're heading into the Lion's Den, Snake. Don't take this one lightly. Come back in one piece.
Yeah.
In an era where the world was still divided into East and West, the boss, the mother of special forces and the hero of World War II, defected to the Soviet Union. Under orders from the US government, her final apprentice, Naked Snake, took her life. But for the boss, her defection was no more than a cover. She was made to sacrifice herself to prevent nuclear war. That was her final mission. The boss used Snake to ensure that the philosopher's legacy, the vast military fund under Soviet Army control, would reach America. For these outstanding accomplishments, Snake was awarded the title of Big Boss. After turning his back on America, Snake began recruiting soldiers with the help of Kazuhiro Miller, a man he first met in a war zone. In 1974, the pair constructed a secret base in the Caribbean. Snake's private army continued to grow until their need for a deterrent prompted them to obtain a nuclear weapon. Meanwhile, Major Zero, the man who had once worked with Snake to create Special Forces Unit FOX, used the Philosopher's Legacy to expand his intelligence organization, Cypher. Cypher proceeded to spread its roots into the furthest depths of the U.S. government. With no military of his own, Zero longed to rejoin his old comrade Snake, and sent his operative Paz to make contact. Paz attempted to steal the nuclear-equipped walking battle tank. What? It just got rid of the thing I was reading. Let me see. Well, let me roll back to it. Thank you, Kojima, for not letting me read. Maybe if I roll back enough. I don't think I don't think it'll let me though. Hold ups, body injuries, quick change, punishing, reloading, tracks, effects, flux mode, rolling, quick dive, cover, grass. Yeah, no, it's not gonna let me.
She told us everything. Don't worry, I kept my word. She didn't suffer long. Here. You earned it. How's it feel to play the traitor? No more war games. You're a real man now, soldier. Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
10 days ago, we got reports that Paz was still alive.
She survived.
She was rescued by a Belizean fisherman who found her drifting in the Caribbean.
So what's the plan? Silence her before we're compromised?
No. I've got something else in mind. Our friends at Cypher suspect Paz could be a double agent. She's being held for interrogation at a camp on the southern tip of Cuba.
You can if you hijack it.
A slice of American pie on communist soil, and out of U.S. legal jurisdiction.
The upcoming inspection of Mother Base has to be connected somehow. The timing's too perfect.
The UN's nuclear
You're encouraged
inspection.
to not kill people, though.
My guess is they're trying to corroborate Paz's leak.
We're an army without a nation.
Word of our capabilities gets out, and we'll have the whole world out to shut us down. Having an American private intelligence agency involved is bad news. Cypher's the ones who sent Paz to us in the first place.
She knows their true nature.
Right. Paz is our only link to Cypher. If she's still alive, we need her on our side.
Trojan horse is in.
Skull face.
This pirate crackdown's a go. Move!
It's insane to think this is a 2015 game. Yeah, it was worked on about the same time that Arkham Knight was. Same year. It's much better style and graphics-wise than a lot of modern games.
That would be Chico. He's being held in the same area as Paz. Last radio contact was 40 hours ago. Find them both. Bring him back alive. Enter the compound from the south cliff. Secure Chico and Paz, then report back from the rendezvous point. We'll send a chopper from across the Cuban border. You should be back at Mother Base in time for lunch. You'll probably just miss our guests. The only catch is you go in solo. The politically sensitive nature of the mission means backup is not an option.
Fine. I like some alone time now and then. I'm in front of the prison camp.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Nice, the iDroid.
Chico and Paz are being held in an old, unused part of the compound. Get inside and head northeast.
Now, start playing.
Mission info has been updated.
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area. Keep low. You can check the controls on the pause screen. If you ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash button, you'll move faster. What do you see? Press the call button to get more intel. It's a guard. Don't let him see you. Avoid combat whenever possible.
Shit. Oh, damn. Spotted me. I'm gonna have to restart. I won't let me pause. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you don't want to go that way. Yeah. There's actually a secret. Oh, damn! I haven't played this in like a month.
Snake,
Time paradox.
Snake.
There's a hidden mission in this, like, this mission that you have to find all of the XOF patches that are dropped. Pretty cool.
Left or right. If you do that holding the dash button, you'll move faster.
Let me switch to my silent gun. Okay.
Keep low. You can check the controls on the pause screen.
Let's go over there so it immediately spot me. Get over. I need to wait for him to move his searchlight. Almost directly over. Okay, now I'm close enough I can go up and interrogate him. If I hold that, I can ask him questions, I can knock him out, or I can kill him.
Call them. Somebody get over here!
Oh, shouldn't have pressed that.
Spit it out.
Where are his friends? To mark them first.
What do you see? Press the call button to get more intel.
They're gonna stop over here. There's another way in, but I'm just taking this way in.
Now head east to the old prison area. You can bring up the target's location on your iDroid.
Should I go for Paz or Chica first? I'll go for Chica because he's easier to get to first.
Contact me if you need advice. Head for the old prison. You'll find the targets there. Take a good look at the enemy through your binoculars, and you can mark him. Marked enemies can be sensed when nearby, even if there's a wall between you and them. But it only works if you stop and take the time to focus your attention. This helps you maintain situational awareness. Try it. You can move back and forth while hanging. You can also climb back up or let go and drop. Just be sure of your surroundings before you do. The rain was coming down just as hard the day we met Boss. I only want peace for my country. I can't believe we ever bought that.
There he goes.
You should move the bodies
If you got a
of
friend
enemies
nearby,
out of sight.
I'm gonna have to move. It should be fine. It doesn't really affect this mission much, but in other missions, if they notice your presence, then it can go badly. You can actually pitch a ride in the back of one of those trucks, but you need to, right? Yeah. If you get a headshot on them, it's a one-shot. This gun is special during this mission. It has infinite durability, but other ones don't. I want to put him down to get out. There you go. Got some crank rounds. It's the same gun. So now,
You can use your iDroid to check all sorts of operational data. The map, objectives, the target's locations. It'll help a lot if you let it.
there's the landing zone.
Marker placed.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, can't use these ones. In missions, if there's an outhouse, you can dump an enemy in there. You can also alternatively dump them in the garbage. You can also hide in there and pull in enemies. You gotta be careful when aiming, when they're choked, they're coughing. You can drop your aim. Oh shit, there's another guy nearby. I peek over. If you don't get a headshot, it'll take more shots to put him down. Oh, there's another guy.
brain just won't let up. It'll help you
Yeah,
stay
man.
out of sight.
Do this.
Watch you don't get hypothermia.
You can wake him up by kick, and then immediately go into grabbing him.
You can now either
Talk.
interrogate him, knock him out, or kill him.
Do
His
that.
life is in your hands.
Spit it out.
Talk. You can usually only get one thing from them. Pressing circle will refill your ammo, and pressing X will change your mode of height, like crouching or crawling. Varies, kind of. They'll remember things, but they don't have a like really good like combat AI. At least for mine. Depends on your armor, your combo,
Stick to it.
your camo, and the weather and time. Like, there are certain camos which are good against certain backdrops. Like, forest camo will be better in forest areas. Desert camo will be better in desert areas. You have to trying to buy. You off. He's already gone. Tag. Take these out. I don't want to do grenade. Okay. It's over there. You can drag him.
Speak.
The map has been
Updated.
updated.
I need to be careful crossing that. You can also shoot out lights, but you should do it only with a suppressor. Otherwise, they'll notice it. And they can hear where your bullets come from, and they'll follow it. You need to get up there and take out the guy with the spotlight. He's going the other way. Chico isn't in this area, he's in a different area, but I need to go through this area to get to that area. I'll be interrogating this guy too. Talk. And tell me where the refugees are. Okay. It's good to always interrogate people, because they'll always be spitting out useful info. No. Because you're literally holding a gun or a blade to their head. So, like, denying information would just and get them killed. That's more akin to the Splinter Cell games. There he is. You want to... What I recommend for this, you want to get the other prisoners out of their cells first, because if you don't, then they'll make a scene when you're freeing him. Okay, where's that guy? There. Think I'm lined up? Yep. Yeah.
That's the old prison area. The targets are there.
If you don't get a headshot, it takes more. You can shoot through chain links, which is nice. Some games don't let you. Yeah, I already knew that. They can give you some stupid info too, that just doesn't matter. Yeah. I think it gives you something, I forget what though. There's Chico. Get these guys out first.
What do you plan on doing?
I'm not going to airlift these guys, but I will free them.
A POW. That's fine if he has some intel, I guess.
See, can I talk to you? Let me go home. Listen, I'm gonna unlock all your cells, but I'm not gonna airlift you. You can airlift all these guys, it doesn't really do anything. You don't get anything special for doing it, but it does change some cutscenes.
A POW. That's fine.
Like this one, you're gonna see. I think if I don't airlift each of these guys, then this cutscene plays the same. Like that. Now let's do Chico.
Chico.
Yeah, see, the other guy's still in there, so he'll make a scene.
No! No! Go away! Go away! Get off, man! Move me out of here, please! Get off me!
I already unlocked your cell.
Chico, keep it down.
Go away! Right over here. Hey, you gotta let me out! You let me out, no! Stay here! Get off me! Get off!
Yeah, I've got to choke out Chico in order for him to not make a scene.
I got Chico.
And Paz.
Not here.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Is Chico able to walk?
Hold on.
Whole chest and bolts in his ankles.
Not gonna happen.
You'll have to carry him out there. Okay, boss, change your plans. Haul Chico over to the rendezvous point. We'll get Paz's whereabouts out of him once he's calmed down.
Mission info has
I
been
marked the RV on your map. Okay, now carry Chico there.
There's the LC. Just drop down. Got it.
Once you don't end up head first in the ocean.
They heard about the breakout, so now they've been sent to investigate. Okay, got past them.
What's his name? They killed her.
The RV's just a little further.
In front of me.
Great. You reached the RV. Put the target down for a minute. How's he doing?
Chico, where's Paz?
She's dead.
When was this recorded?
She's dead.
Okay, now use your iDroid to call the chopper for pickup.
updated. Marker placed. Please select landing zone confirmed.
Roger that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
You can set any music in the game as an extract, and in the PC version, you can actually upload your own music.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ.
Hey, Morpho, you're not as cool as Pequod, but I'm gonna go after this. The music and the cassette player actually play an important function in the game. If you have the speaker upgrade, yeah, they're opening fire on it.
Chico's tape. Think it could give us a clue to Paz's location. Use your iDroid to listen to it.
Well, it's a good thing that I already know exactly what Paz is. It's still going to be hell to get her out of there, though.
Bus!
On your feet.
Okay.
Recording while he was being moved. Paz might be up ahead. I hear vehicles. And a flag. must be near the heliport.
Right.
Oh, wow. God damn it, dude. Stop moving.
Gate.
Okay. You actually CQC them, and they'll get stunned, which isn't as good as a knockout, like the ZZZ. Okay, there's the... Try to get into that.
Chico left the tape on record while he was being moved. Try using what you hear to find Paz. If you're still not sure, listen to the tape again.
Okay, now start the truck. Like I was saying before, you can use the cassettes and the speaker function to play audio, which will confuse the enemy. Like, there are certain tapes which have, like, there's, like, 2 factions in the game for the different regions, Russians and, I believe, Angolans. And you can, play audio of them talking and say, like, oh, there's nothing wrong over here, and over the speaker, and they'll believe it, and they won't go over there to check. And,
that matches Chico's tape.
yeah. Forget where I need to get out, but I think it'll take me into the base.
The surveillance camera.
I don't want to be seen by that. Once I get in there, I think the hardest part is just getting out with Paz and getting back to the extract. Okay. It's bringing me in, and then I just have to get into the basement, grab Paz, and get out. Well, I have 8 ammo.
That's the admin building.
I have infinite suppressor. God damn it. Jesus Christ. Oh my, come on. Because their heads move and shit. They like wobble. Okay. Are you coming or not? What? Yeah, there we go.
All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out. All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
You can also turn off generators, but I missed it, so it's outside of the prison. I think I can enter there. Okay. Gun. Anything else? Mine. Shotgun. Another magazine. You can use magazines to lure people places. Yeah, you throw magazines and then they'll follow them.
CP, this is Zulu 1. Signs of enemy activity. Tightening security. Over.
Oh, that's good.
Understood. Watch for anything suspicious. Out.
Speak.
The map
Thank you.
has been updated.
I won't need it though, because I just rated it. In the main game, you extract people with good stats in order to upgrade your own base. You can't extract people if they're dead. So
No visual!
there we go.
Maybe Chico's tape can tell you something. What can you hear on it? Take a close listen.
Oh, God damn it.
CP, this is Zulu 4. Under attack from an unknown position. Over.
God damn it. It's gonna get a lot of people.
Stay alert and smoke out the enemy. Out.
Where the hell is Paz?
Yeah, I'll have to deal with it. And that's Paz's theme, love returns. Or Paz. I want you to guess Paz's real name. Paz's real name?
Get Paz on
Huh?
the helicopter.
I believe it's California. Paz, you don't need to keep putting on the accent. I already know who you are. I need to follow that guy out.
Hands up.
Yeah, you.
Rain is an illusion. Pain is in the mind.
Pause down so I can take it out.
All fire teams, this is CP. We lost
Oh,
the
boy.
security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
You
chopper. Keep an eye out for nearby enemies. They could try to shoot down the chopper.
Landing zone confirmed.
Roger. Dispatching chopper.
Target confirmed dead.
Hit me all you want. Kill me.
Those tranquilizer rounds are only good for putting your target to sleep. They won't help you break anything. Is missing. They'll be looking for her. Hurry, you've got to get out of there.
What the hell?
Rain is an illusion. Fate in the mind.
Nearly there, boss.
Almost there.
Please select a landing zone confirmed.
Roger that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
CP, this is Delta 2. Lost sight of the enemy. We're going to search the area. Over.
We'll also search your last known location.
Every corner. They gotta be around here somewhere. Out.
My stomach. My stomach upset.
Paz's real name is Pacifica Ocean. No.
Rain is an illusion. Pain is
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at
Okay,
LZ.
now we can leave. That could be on you. Let it come. I could have done this smoother, but all in all, still better.
Put the target on the chopper.
Okay, now get on. Okay. Not out yet. I just need to not die while I'm leaving. I can... Nope, this... Your chopper in the game has a minigun, which you can use, but this one doesn't. Okay, and that's done, so now we just gotta finish ground zeros. Rank B, okay. No reflex, missing. Okay. Kills 6, Prisoners rescued 2. Copters lost, null. Retries 3, I'm really just counting it as 2 because I only lost really on 2 of them. No reflex. Score. I don't really care what the score is, but let's see. We'll play the. Okay, can you still see what I'm doing? Okay, I was worried because it. I hate when it does blocked scenes. It's so stupid. Yeah. Yeah, if you listen to all of the tapes in this, it doesn't paint a good picture. Ooh, yummy. Also, Paz only looks like a child. I think she's like 24. She was picked because of how young she looked. Ugh. Ugh. I can't even imagine. I think I would probably go into shock and die. Huey is, I'm gonna say Huey is smart, but he's only good at upgrading shit, just not inventing anything. Let me see. I want to invite Yagami in to watch the last part. Ooh, yikes. Like, Yagami and I aren't, like, just shit talking when we say that, Snake, any of them, are, is like the, strongest super soldier in fiction. Dude could probably murder Captain America in, like, a hand-to-hand fight. Ooh, yikes. Hey, Miller. Nice sunglasses. Love the symbolism there. Ah, poor, poor Mother Base. Kazuhira Miller. Kaz.
Treat us like a damn fiddle! Give it back! This is the right that was ours!
He's so overdramatic.
We built it, damn it! Bitch! Come on, start talking, bitch! Get up and start talking!
Ew.
Alright, we got it out.
Smoke from the disaster was visible from the coastline. The media blamed money-minded private militias, and scandal followed when the U.S. was fingered as one of the organization's top clients. In response, the Secretary of Defense publicly stated that neither the United States nor its allies had any hand in the disaster. Reports also suggested that the IAEA inspectors visited the site, where the UN and the IAEA insisted that no inspection took place. Other countries, the casualty figure is uncertain. There are no known survivors. In the moments prior to the following the inspection, several unidentified military helicopters were seen.
Your favorite song. Nicola, Bart. Immigrants wrongly executed. But their death served as a message to others. That ours is a society that murders the innocent. Do you too believe your sacrifice will change the world?
Boy, gotta love the unskippable credits. Yuri Lowenthal. Hideo. Like, Hideo Kojima is next level autist for, like, just shit details that you would never think of. In Metal Gear Solid 1, if you let like, a wolf piss on you, like, wolves won't mess with you then. From I hope my channel doesn't get struck because Hideo Kojima just wanted to use copyrighted songs. True. Where they had they had songs made for the game that fit the genre, and if you activate streamer mode, it will only play those songs. Those Star-Lord songs, 3 songs. I thought it was only like 3. Oh, nice. Wee Mangi, Taewarnmin, Tan Yu Sheng, Mike Wallen, Rob Olson, Amitabh, Nair Alam, Andreas C., Zhang CJ, Zhang XM, Hiroyuki H., Hiroaki Miura, Jun Arai, Etsu Tamari, Akira Kenki, Etsu Tamari, Yoji Shinkawa. Yoji Shinkawa is one of the greatest artists still living. David Chen, MSM GmbH, Dirk Sander, Giacomo, Lorenzo Turconi, Fazal Wahab, Tomoyuki Tsuboi, Ed Lib, Jia Chu, Brandon Cox, Dalton Link, Yoshi Aogi, AJ Vidur, Yon Lee, Shinji Hirano. Okay, can I skip? There we go. MGSV, Ground Zeroes.
Cypher's been in hiding ever since his grand experiment. No one's seen him in years. All we hear are orders delivered by proxy. Except you. You met with him face to face in order to contact Big Boss. Tell me where he is. Where is Cypher? Where is Zero? I've never known choice. Where I was born, the language I speak. I never had the freedom to choose for myself. But you, right now, are free. Do as you will. It may. Not for you.
April 30th, 1975. The Ho Chi Minh Campaign leads to the fall of Saigon. And Vietnam's unification, that doesn't matter. 1976. The L'Enfant Terrible project is abandoned. 1980. Dr. Huey Emmerich's first child is born. He is named Hal. None of that matters. To be continued in The Phantom Pain. Yeah. Deceived and left for dead. pride was all but pain. Only one thing remains. The phantom pain. Retribution. Rewards. And that is Ground Zeroes. The prelude to MGSV. Yes, it was released, I think, a couple months before. GS tape, mission details, selection, diary.
My cover is blown. They know nothing of Cypher or my true objective, but they know I am a spy. There is no more time left. I must act now. I must complete my mission. How did it come to this? All I wanted was 3 more days. Just 3. Miller's already finished writing the song. It is called Love Deterrent. It is about a girl who cannot express her true feelings. I have been practicing. I am no pro, but I was pretty sure I would do a decent job. And now this. Cypher found out that Zeke was complete. He must have someone inside Mother Base besides me, spinning his tightly wound web of control, leaving no room for individual will. Typical. When they found out Zeke was complete, I was ordered to execute the operation immediately. If I was going to enjoy just 1 day of peace, I had to ensure the plan could not move forward. I tried to sabotage Zeke. I thought by damaging the drive system, they would have no choice but to delay their plans. I waited until midnight, and then snuck into the hangar. There would be trouble if it looked like sabotage. I selected one of the drive system's load-bearing parts and carefully worked to warp its shape. The leg's drive system requires a high degree of precision to operate. Even the smallest deviation would have done it. Then, Chico walked in. Maybe it was one of those nights where he could not sleep. In any case, he saw me, panicked, and took off running. It would have been easy to kill him, but I could not. I know he likes me. It is not as if I would ever have an interest in a child like him, but I could not pull the trigger. Not at him, not in the back. Will he tell them? Or is there a chance he will keep it a secret? Protect me? No. He knows now. Knows I am not who he thought I was. He ran without even questioning what I was doing. There is no chance he does not know. And soon, all I have built here will end. And if Cypher has another agent among them, if he finds out I tried to sabotage Zeke, this place will no longer be my heaven. Then it is settled. I make my move now. Chico walked in before my sabotage was complete, so Zeke should still be operational. It might not run at full speed or power, but I do not have time to fix that. Without Zeke, I do not have a chance in hell of winning. I must act fast before Chico sounds the alarm. I knew it would come to this. I just did not think it would be so soon. It is time, Zeke. Metal Gear Zeke. Activate.
Is MGSV the Phantom Pain my favorite MGSV? I think gameplay-wise it's the best. My favorite story-wise and music-wise would probably be 3. I think the weakest one is probably 4, but even then that's still really good. I think Yagami's favorite is 2. Another cool thing about the speaker, in Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, while exploring, you might come across people who survived the destruction of Mother Base, and they'll be wandering around. If you play Love Deterrence on the speaker, they will So that's going to be the end of the stream. Adios on